This is our damn year. Let's hope so. KP, welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. And yes, we're just going to hop straight into it. I'm not wasting any time tonight. We got 4 games that we potentially have to play, so I'm not going to sit here and chit-chat. We're not going to sit here and recruit. We're not going to sit here. I will say, but I did look at the stats on the cluster. Oh, that's a pretty trophy right there.
Should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building.
We looked at the cluster stats. They're pretty much the same as last year, so he had a pretty good season this year, better than I thought he did. He had 27 and 18 this year. Last year was 26 and 18, but he had more yards last year. So
championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today, as we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
All right, here we go. Iowa State Part 2. We finished Part 1 yesterday. We smacked them 28-3, as the comment says down there in the description. So we're hoping for another beat down of Iowa State. They do have some weapons on offense.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go.
I have been in Arlington, by the way, so this is a very accurate depiction of what AT&T Stadium looks like. At least in my humble opinion.
So UCF will begin with less than
they average almost 500 yards of offense. It's kind of crazy.
Quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
All right, here we go, chat. Beginning our playoff journey tonight. We got the Big 12 title game here against the team we've already beaten this season. Oh yes, it's so nice to have full health here.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Daniels did have 1,000 yards. I did check. He had 1,042.
Second down after
so
that run on the
we give our props out to Daniels for hitting the 1,000 yards receiving this year. And there goes Bridgewater.
He's found some room with the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cluster. That one pick was so annoying, though.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
All right, nothing on the X. I think we can get the slant here. Nope.
But they don't.
That linebacker nudged me just enough there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off.
All right, try not to stall out here. We have a pretty good start to this drive here.
He may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Oh!
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Okay.
What a play by this linebacker. That option.
We're going to get a little trickery here. We're going to play action. We got Richardson going to go on a little out route here.
Linebacker makes a huge play.
Yeah, we brought in the safety.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That is an enormous loss. It's going to be tough to recover from that.
I just lost 26 yards on one play, guys. Oh, no.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, I stalled the drive out because I didn't throw it away. I was trying to throw it away, but
they stop him short of the first down. The Knights will line up to
that was not it right there. Yep, big red card.
A low line drive, ugly punt.
Oh, I thought he...
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Cyclones offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys. All
right, we picked this quarterback off.
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country.
3 times last game?
That's why I think this matchup
Our
is so
last
exciting.
night, so we should be able to do it again, I think.
With great individual players.
On the ground.
We kind of know what's coming.
Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
All right, bringing the 4-2. Actually, I'm bringing the 4-4 here. You bring both linebackers.
One arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game there.
There we go. Close that gap. Close that gap.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
We're going to go cover
Not
4
gonna be
here.
easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
See if our D-line can pin their ears back.
Looking to pass. It's Becht.
Like I said, pin our ears back and go get them.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt.
All right, that's fine. All right, we got better field position than we did at the end of the last drive, so I ain't mad about it.
UCF offense is back out on the field.
Not mad about it at all, chat.
On the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well.
Yeah, it looks like they're going man here.
Down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, we throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan
it's not a bad play call, but unfortunately,
try to come up with that first down.
I don't think I threw the right ball there.
Up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Our offense kind of struggling here.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out.
All right, 4th and 2.
To the right side, that's a big gain. He's not going to get the first down.
I think it's time to bring out the fullback dive, chat.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot
we didn't get
in the zone. And here, we do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now.
Iowa State hanging around right now.
Set up. It's a first down play.
They've still yet to score a touchdown on us this season, though, so.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively.
I think we should go. We're going to bring a linebacker blitz here. I'm going to use my Hawkins as my lurk instead.
At the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, great play there.
What we saw right there.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
All right, we're just going to go cover 3.
Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits.
Keep these tight ends.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
There we go. D-line got there finally.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible.
All right, we have got to have better drives. Our first 2 drives have been absolutely cooked.
Back there.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time
out, see if we can get Daniels running here. That's really what the key.
Cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
My worry is when we play a little bit better defensive lines that we're not going to be able to keep up because our offensive line is just not there. And it happened against OU.
Looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I love for Pittman here. We're just going to come on the out route.
Conversion right now. Looking to scramble.
Dude, there's the
trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the...
Oh.
And they blocked it. And the pressure may have affected the punter. Not a great kick here.
They're really going to run the punter?
Down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
I think we just got bailed out, chat. That was a bailout.
Points here after that special teams roughing penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up.
Trying to lift it up, but it wasn't working here.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend
against the deep man
coverage without committing a penalty.
There we go.
I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
There we go.
Tackle made after a big
Let's just go to the first quarter. Let's reset. Let's maybe switching direction. This might help us out here. So slow start here in the Big 12 title game.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats.
I think a loss here would absolutely hurt us, but we are 8th. We are ranked 8th, so I don't know if we'll drop low enough, but I'm really not trying to figure it out or risk it and figure it out.
They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first
down. I'm looking for the slant a little better this time.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
There's Bridgewater that time.
Let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Knights are moving.
I meant to go backwards because we're going to try to go for this screenplay here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Big and 8 blocks.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled for a loss.
That play's tough because you have to wait.
All over that one.
You kind of have to wait long enough where your line may get out there, but if you wait too long, then the corners.
Quarterback drops back, probing the second.
Oh, it was there.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Throw was there. Look how open he is. He's got a good 3 yards on him.
The drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
There he is.
Fires it to the wide out.
All right, Bridgewater out here.
They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense
holding his own here.
First and goal now.
The only throw I had, if I didn't make it, it was what it was. You know.
Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in.
Pass rush got me.
Hit as he releases it.
Who's in the SEC title game? Was that A&M and?
It's a second and goal.
A&M and OU? I think I missed that. I think it's A&M and OU.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Get down, Pittman. Get down. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown.
All right, that's huge right there.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offense
We need some kind of momentum, man. Our offense is struggle busing on that one.
Anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground.
Dirty. All right, cover 4 to start.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive?
Yeah, that's what we were getting the last time. Was a lot of those.
It's Becht.
Getting by.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Bringing the blitz here on the nickel.
Call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
A good help there.
The short completion of the tight end.
All right, that's fine. We're going to go cover 4. We're going to play this safe. Make a punt from the back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20.
Secondary
How
a
much
little
of a
bit.
risk do you take? You know, this team.
Oh, fumble.
Potential disaster here. It's a turnover. Touchdown, UCF on the scoop and scores. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to
Let's go.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has.
That's exactly what we needed right there. Defense is
maybe go a few yards.
shutting down Iowa State the last couple nights.
Extra point. Right down.
Nice.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
They have still yet to score a touchdown.
That's pretty solid.
Basically, 4.5, 5.5
The Iowa
yards.
State offense back onto the field now.
I think we already have 4 first-half sacks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass
Made him pay for it, that's for sure.
And completion makes it second and short.
I think it's a run up the middle, personally. Oh, no pass.
And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen.
Okay, 3rd and 1 here.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here.
It's going to be a run down the middle. This is the run down the middle.
Kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide
Good play call. I did not expect that out of that he got out of that formation. I did not expect that. That was pretty impressive right there.
Sets up a 1st and 10.
Oh, he ran me over.
After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Nothing better than an offense.
Iowa State on a little bit of a drive here.
Pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back,
that's a pick.
Or it can set up play out.
Jackson with a pick again.
Picked off by the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway.
Nah, we'll take the takeaway, man.
Boy, just a drive.
And Jackson's having himself a hell. I didn't look at the defensive stats for the season. I bet they're pretty impressive.
Put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
I know we've had a handful of interceptions this year.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes.
That's the best run Daniels had all game. So we're going to look deep here to Bridgewater.
Playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Oh my God, Stevens is so open.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I'm going to let the 2-minute warning hit here.
For one more play before.
All right, Chad, we're up 14-0 here in the second quarter. Looking good. Just moving along.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy,
looking good right now. Looking good, Chad.
Up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
No
one's really there. So we're just going to take off with McCluster here and get some of those 25-yard sack that we gave up. Yeah, see.
Watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game.
All right, we're going to let this clock run a little bit. I don't want to give them the ball back. And this is what happened last night. We gave them the ball back too much time. They busted off a run and ran out of bounds for a field goal. All right, Clemson and Miami. That's going to be a good one, too, right there. 4 at number 1. That'll be for the ACC title. Both of those teams will definitely be in the playoff.
First and goal, handoff. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line.
I like that play, but it wasn't
a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Here we go. We're letting this clock run down.
Goal upcoming.
I'm going to look for Pittman on this in route. Or this out route, excuse me. I think Daniels is a good one to look for on the out route as well. We got Michigan and Iowa as well. Some good championship games here.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in.
He did not get in, but we're going to let the clock run out there a little bit too. So
moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
That's fine. That's fine. Do we take the field goal or do we go? Nah, we're trying to finish off Iowa State, man. I ain't playing around.
Here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and
I ain't playing around.
Themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going
touchdown.
for this.
Come on, you got to risk it to win this championship, man. We're gonna have to make some calls like that.
5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Quarterback does such a good job.
All right, we're just gonna sky this high in the air. Actually, we'll split it.
An important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick.
There we go.
One of the blockers on the return team.
All right, halftime 21-0. That was a great second quarter.
And that will do it for the first half.
Great second quarter defense with the fumble touchdown.
Halftime update.
Chris,
interception, and then the offense doing their thing. The run game kind of came alive a little bit too, which helped us out.
In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far.
Yeah, look at that run.
And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
All right, if we blow them out in the third too, I am definitely stimulating the fourth. We gotta get through one of these games pretty quick.
Be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
The Knights will kick this away to get the second half
going. One can
going.
only hope. So 21-0 in the Big 12 title game.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
There's a nice hit right there.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now.
So that's 6 quarters now we have shut out Iowa State.
Turnovers on back-to-back
Team that averaging 400 yards a carry or 400 yards a game.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There we go, another big hit.
And he picks up the first down.
Definitely going to punish him, that's for sure.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed,
Maybe Alabama, maybe a 52 title game, but not Oklahoma.
But the runs that really make
Like,
a
that
game
makes
plan
sense.
work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he
All right,
got
here we go.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Back to pass. It's Becht.
There we go. Defensive line is causing chaos right now.
Gets home, making a sack there. Urgency now for the offense.
John Walker, I think that's one of my D tackles. So not the end of the world.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at Taylor, finally 2nd overall.
To press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Cyclones will
Which
line
kid
up
got
to
up? I
pick it
think I
away.
heard a kid get up.
He's got some
Oh, I just
daylight
needed that
running on this
edge, man.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Yeah, let's go heavy wrist tape. I mean, we have a couple of
And
dude.
here comes the UCF
I think 3 for
offense
sure.
back
I don't know
out
if we
on the
have.
field.
I think a 4th is 76 overall or something like that.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Damn, I had to.
Extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get
Well,
loose
not
in the
my ideal
scramble,
run
is
there,
brought
but,
down after a short gain.
Is what it is.
Second down play coming up.
All right, we got Bridgewater on the bubble here. Not a good
Run
throw.
quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
We're just gonna do counterplay here.
between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards.
A lot better than the last time we were here in Arlington 2 years ago. I'll say that much. Oh, got me.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Damn.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming down.
Yeah, they got me good on that one.
Call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right.
Come on, come
he
on.
shoots
There
right
we
through
go.
that A gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the
Good
time he got
punt,
the
good
ball in his
punt.
hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
One sack
And
kind
the
of puts this
Cyclones
away.
offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, I was there and I went backwards. I don't know why I went backwards.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing
right.
the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
That's
it's been a
unfortunate.
collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're
Good run
trailing
there.
now in this game.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
That's a good run.
A running
That
play
can't be bad
gives
at
the
that.
offense fresh set of downs.
Oh,
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
I think they're gonna get called for a hold
The
here.
tackle is made,
So they're
but
gonna go
there's a
right back to where
flag
they
on the
were.
field. See what that's about.
Open.
Will that
Let's
holding
go cover
penalty
3 just
be
in
a drive
case.
killer? First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Lofting it
Oh,
toward the
come
left
on.
sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a
I was
touchdown.
kind of there,
saving
but man,
tackle.
this is a nice catch, I guess.
Long
Not much I
completion.
really could do with that. Coverage was there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Where
Looking
is
for his
my
big tight
zones
end.
on that?
And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got to
Gonna bring the
ability to
linebackers
flex
on this
him
one.
out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they'll run it out of the
Oh,
shotgun.
I even guessed the right way.
Finds room at the 30. Breaking through defenders.
Oh, there's our first touchdown.
Touchdown, Iowa State.
That's just
Made
bad
the defense
tackling
look
on me. I cannot
slow
do that. I can't
time.
afford to do that in the playoffs, man.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so
Yeah, I definitely can't afford to do that in the playoffs, that's for sure.
Big time score.
And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Well, this made this game a little more interesting, I guess.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Okay, there's 3. There's 3.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's
See what
gap
they're in.
sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Yeah, get that guy off the line. Oh, yeah,
Go
perfect.
with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by
Oh, they're
doing
pressing
that,
us, which is
opening up
interesting.
running lanes.
Might look for
Positive
Bridgewater here on
yards
the
there by
left.
the running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Oh.
Oh, that one's picked off. Jukes to get past the man. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The cluster.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do.
Damn.
Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this
Oh, my
lead?
God. I missed the sack,
Looks
dude.
downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's a big gain. The
Oh,
offense
boy.
is finding that
All
spot the
right.
ball
We were
in
kind of
22.
cruising here, and then now in this third quarter, we're just kind of,
It's 1st down.
I don't know if we thought we had this in the bag.
Dropping back. It's Becht.
There we go. Good sack.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Harris already has 3.5
Just
sacks
like
today.
that,
That's
squeeze the
insane
life out of this
numbers.
offense. That's another sack
And he's gonna
by
go
this
down as
defense.
linebacker
They have
of
been
the-
in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys
There we
are
go.
enjoying
Johnson
the lead.
there.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is why running
We
the
know it's a
football is so
pass.
important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some
Where's
space
my-
for the tight.
Touchdown, Cyclones. This game is far from over. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing.
I'm not
Tell
quite
they've
sure
made
where
some
my-
adjustments at half and
my
try to
zones
get them
were there.
back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21.
Well, just like that, they scored 2
They set
touchdowns
to
on
kick the
us.
ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
All right, we're gonna have to kind of be careful here.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can
Defense
shake
was
off
playing
the
pretty well up to that
interception
point,
on the last
too.
possession. First
And some
down,
blown
from the
coverages
football.
really kind of
Looking to set up a screen
sent us
pass here.
backwards.
Look at
Don't
him
break
run
that tackle.
through those tacklers.
All right, we're gonna
They
head
finally
into
get
the
him down, but
third.
a
We're into the
solid
third here.
gain on
This
that
is this third
screen
quarter.
pass. Good
Let's calm
call there.
ourselves down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen
Switch
play to
sides.
the running back to pick up
We always
big
do good when we
yards and
switch
a first
sides.
down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you
No,
want.
no
If you
shot that
do,
LeBron or
you gotta be
Bronny
careful
James hits a
'cause
game-winning
they'll throw the
three.
screen on you.
Oh, he clanked it. Okay. I got clickbaited, y'all. I got clickbaited. He clanked the 3.
It's UCF in the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
I mean, 200 yards total is not really all that good. So that's kind of our issue here.
We're set
It's been
now
our
for the
issue
4th
all
quarter. Who's gonna make the crucial plays
kind of all
to
season,
take
you know,
home
the
this
offense
W?
sputter
Back at it
when
to start the quarter.
we'd actually need them
Offense
to.
getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an
That's
open
not
man.
the throw.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another
All right, let's look for
interception. They had
Richardson.
a
Let's do
pick
this
on the
properly.
last
Looking for
drive.
Richardson.
They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and the throwing the ball in the cover.
Oh my
Down goes the
God,
quarterback.
dude.
It's a
And now my
sack.
quarterback's hurt.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Sheesh.
Now
Oh
the
boy.
offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
Somehow my quarterback gets hurt, but he has 90 injury.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. 0 running room.
I
Stop
mean,
right
you
at the
gotta
line
keep
of
him in,
scrimmage.
man. He's an 88 overall,
It's an interesting
you know?
call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right
I
at the
need
line
this
of scrimmage.
defense to show up here in the fourth
And
quarter.
here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now.
This is not where we wanted to be on game 1.
On the run, it's Hansen.
Uh,
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
dude, Carson Hansen,
Just
man, he's
love
sneaky
watching this
good.
back run. Gets behind that
They definitely got
offensive
the plus a
line,
good one.
lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Make him short, make him short.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, they're going 3 tight ends here. I think we just bring the blitz. Bring the blitz, and you know it's going to be.
Matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
That's just unlucky. Come on, dude.
Sort of fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward
There we go. That's what we needed right there. My 5-star safety.
Look out, he's got some space.
In that quality.
Not just
in that quality. I know how to say that. In that
good position.
In them quality.
Boy, with this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to
in them
work themselves
quality. I
back
can't
into
say
this
that to
game
save my
here in the
life, dude.
second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover.
Anyway, my 5-star free safety doing his thing there.
Here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh, good catch by Darisaw. I needed that.
He's got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Got the cluster back in. Looked like he just got nicked up a little bit, which is good.
We'll try to run it with the option.
There we go. Good block by the receiver. We're gonna. Oh, good tackle.
With the 25. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
See if we can get some clock down while we're at it.
Fresh set of downs.
It's gonna be the key here. If we can, I say we run this down to the 2-minute warning. I'll go get some water as it runs down after this play. Because honestly, I'm just trying to get a win here. We're trying to get this Big 12 title, you know.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some.
Oh, good run.
He gains 9, so it's
good hard run right there.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock.
See if we get this first down.
In the fourth quarter with the lead, you got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Conveniently, it's an injury timeout for Iowa State.
Takes off to his right.
All right. I'll be right back. I get water.
For an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So down here in the red zone, every yard,
ideally,
here is a crucial play coming
clock
up.
is our friend here. That's where we're going with this.
Testing the right side here. And he's tackled down at
That's what we're looking for. First, we get them to burn their timeouts, and this is game over.
That calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Okay, 3rd and 1.
So here we go, 3rd down.
And then the touchdown at the worst. It's worst case scenario, you know.
They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line.
Okay, not ideal, but.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, we'll take our 10-point lead here. It's been a little shaky. Been a little bit shaky. I did not mean to hit that like that.
Now the kickoff time away. Kickoff is fielded inside.
We punched him at the 22. That's fine.
22. Good job by the coverage team.
All right, we're just gonna play it safe. They use 2 timeouts, which is ideal.
Last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pulls it in.
Yeah, just let this clock tick, man. Let this clock tick.
Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for.
Oh my God, I can't watch everybody,
He's
dude.
got his man wide open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Underneath.
So first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Specht. Looking for his big tight end.
Dude.
He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 12.
I mean, this is not ideal. We're just gonna let him go right down the damn field, man.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
I mean, either way, they have to get the onside kick. So I mean, it's kind of a mute point. I don't know why I'm complaining.
Caught near the sideline, but just a
Okay, that actually works out for us. We can get out of that. Let's just go cover 4 here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense
There
wants
we
to
go.
give that
There it
coach
is.
And the junior able to get
3rd and 21. We're just going to reset that.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down.
Over the top. Get a little cushion in here.
Drops back in the gun.
Pick.
And he'll loft
And
it to
then
the end zone.
second
And
pick.
it's picked off in the end zone.
I didn't see that guy. Oh, well.
Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return.
All right,
to the
coach
pick.
suggestions.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not.
I'm not sure why we don't have
down by a couple of scores. Every series matters.
a QB deal, but that's going to be all she wrote.
You need points on the board and to throw a pick.
There we
You
go.
just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
A little bit of scare in the 3rd quarter,
What
but
an amazing run these guys have had. And now they
great
can
start
roll
to
themselves
the night here as we take home a Big 12 title, which means a 1st round bye as well. So we only have 3 more games tonight for sure. Harris went off. Touchdown for him as well.
Other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up.
So we're going
We
to the
enjoyed
playoffs
this
after
one
3
here.
seasons,
For
y'all.
Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
But they definitely took it to it there. They took it to us there in the 3rd quarter. And then here we go, the trophy celebration for the Big 12 title. Well earned. I think we kind of ran through the conference pretty easily outside of Arizona State, obviously. Good win today. There we go. 11-2, 9-1 in conference play. And we move on to the playoff. All right, chat. Here we go. We're gonna end 25 on a bang. That's what we love to see right there. Big 12 champions. 3 seasons, 2 grueling, difficult seasons with UCF. We brought in some defensive studs, and they've led us to this Big 12 title game here. I did recruit. I'm not gonna lie. I did recruit a couple hours ago, so I went after some depth pieces, 3 stars. So yeah. Free safety didn't want to come to us. The cornerback I knew didn't want to come to us. B- on program tradition. That's nice. Dude, Harris with 4 sacks. That's insane. I put him at D line just because, or for the stat increase. I see stuff about stat increases. Man, he's been somehow he started and damn, he's just taking off with it, you know. All right. Let's advance to the next week. I believe this is Army Navy week, if I'm not mistaken. All right, there we go. 3-star right outside linebacker commits. The punter's actually really good. He has like 92 kick power. I was like, man, I could have used him this season. Christopher Vezina wins the Heisman. 39, 2 interceptions. You can't see it behind my camera here. That's insane. That's insane right there. Harris, 20 sacks. Best defensive player award. Definitely well deserved. 35 tackles for loss. That's my stud right there. He literally the leader of this defense, I think. Best linebacker. That was pretty much guaranteed after defensive player. All right, let's see. First off, let's see what job offers I would be offered. D coordinator at Georgia. The head coach of Ohio State. Dang! Not gonna lie, I feel kind of honored. I think that's gotta be a first I've seen. Early National Signing Day. Let's just kind of take a look for the vibes. Because you can see the star dev and stuff. All right, elite dev, another free safety that's just really good. We're so spoiled at safety, man. Impact left tackle. Impact right outside linebacker. Impact center. Impact left outside linebacker again. I actually really need those. An impact left and a couple of normal devs. Let's get you off my board. Let's get you off my board. He's normal dev anyway. Alright, let me get him. Oh, I don't have any hours, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so yeah, we'd be spoiled on defense for next year. Let's take a look at the all-important college football ranking. Let's see where we're at. We slide in at the 4 seed. Ball State slides in at the 12. That's kind of crazy. The MAC winner slides in at the 12. So more than likely, that means we're going to have a matchup with USC. The Big Ten champs for Iowa, they knocked off Michigan, so they slide into the 2 seed. Oklahoma at the 7 seed. A&M knocks off Alabama to ensure the 3 seed. Clemson beat Miami in the ACC title game. They are the 1 seed. K-State sits at home and gets to be the 9 seed. That's kind of convenient, but so we will have a semifinal date with Clemson. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. Not to say that USC is not gonna be a tough one either. So crossing my fingers for a Ball State upset. The bottom half of the bracket is a joke. A&M, Michigan, NC State, and Iowa. Like, come on, man. Come on. Living the dream, they are. All right. Moving to the next week, obviously, we get a bye week for week 1, being a 4 seed. Winning the Big 12 title game. Got players that want to transfer for some reason. God forbid why. And we are going to get the USC Trojans in the Cotton Bowl. I haven't played USC since I was an Illinois coach at the very beginning of this game cycle. I was Illinois. We played at USC, I think, season 2. This year is our year. Yes, it is, Cygnus. Yeah, Iowa with the win. I know. So USC upset. I shouldn't say upset. They beat Ball State. We'll see how the rest of the bracket looks. K-State beat Miami, so they will play Clemson. We could get a rematch with, or get a match with K-State. That's realistic. That would be nice. And then chalk across the board. Michigan holds on against Charlotte. That's crazy. Oklahoma knocks off NC State. They will play Iowa in the Fiesta Bowl. A&M and Michigan in the Peach Bowl. We got Clemson and K-State in the Orange Bowl. I'm assuming we'd see, if we play Clemson, we'd see them in the Sugar Bowl. And then the other matchup will be the Rose Bowl. But, alright. It's do or die time now. Number 3, USC. They are 87s across the board. Our defense went down a little bit, unfortunately. That's where it gets real, chat. We're in crunch time.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium.
Back at AT&T Stadium, now that I think about it.
Part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
I'm still trying to figure out how USC didn't make the Big Ten championship, unless Iowa and Michigan both only had 1 loss, which, man, talk about top-heavy competition right there. No wonder Ohio State was looking for me to be their coach, too.
College football playoff game.
All right, here we go. We're back at AT&T Stadium. A little bit different field, though.
Inside the 5.
Got the Cotton Bowl field instead of the Big 12 Arlington, or the Big 12 Championship field, excuse me.
Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become
AT&T
Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of...
You know how many times I had to listen to that in 05 when USC bumped Oklahoma in the championship game?
It just seems to get bigger and bigger.
I listen to that over and over and over again.
Let's see who can handle that the best today.
It's like, do you guys not play anything else?
That's a solid gain on the short throw. Here's the second down play.
There it is again. A&M knocks off Michigan by 2 touchdowns.
And a handoff as they run.
Oklahoma's currently playing Iowa at the same time.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
As we play this game. Dude, do I literally have to listen to this all game?
Looking to pick up the first down.
Oh, he definitely sat on that.
Moving out of the pocket. And he
There's
flings it out to the
Darius, man.
left.
He's just
He had
sitting.
all day to throw. And they finally make the stop, but a huge
Y'all
gain.
gonna play that
Moves
stupid
the ball
time again?
into enemy territory down at the 49.
That's what I thought.
The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
All right. That was good read. Kind of had to be a little patient there, not gonna lie.
Play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being
I
bounced
seriously
to
am
the
about to
outside.
hate my life for the next
Offense getting set up.
30
Here's
minutes.
second down.
Seriously.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
All right, we're throwing this away. They covered everything.
Didn't see
I covered
anybody
that.
open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out the 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
I'm gonna look for Pittman here. I think we need to put Fox on a slant here too.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion.
I just need a little bit of time there.
Just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. The Knights will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back.
God, that stupid fight song is gonna be the death of me, dude.
The punt bounces and goes
All right, not a
out
bad
of
punt there.
bounds,
We'll
so
take
no
it.
chance at a return here.
Clemson just beats out K-State by 2. Oh.
All right, Kirk, let's take a quick
Damn.
look at the impact players.
So the winner of this will play
They're gonna
Clemson.
affect the outcome.
These are your
So we know
leaders
who
on
our
the field
next
and in the
opponent would
locker
be.
room. These are your go-to guys, not
Damn.
only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Oh, good keep.
Quarterback keeps the football.
Good keep.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Got Jaden
My eyes.
Maya.
The option, you're kind of like holding
Okay,
your
wouldn't he
breath, wondering if he's going to
do that transfer?
Get
Pretty
out
sure.
in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some
I'm not
yards
sure,
here.
but he's
See if this
like
defense
95
can
overall.
keep
That's what's...
putting pressure on him and not letting him get out.
Come on,
into
come on.
the open.
There we go. 3rd
And
and
they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
we'll bring the 4-4. We're gonna bring
not much room to
linebacker
They did
fire
a really
here.
good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a
we were
really
there.
good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more
Unfortunate.
positive yards.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense
Seriously,
keeps
man,
it on the
overkill
ground,
with the
gives
USB
it to one of the
stuff,
more
man.
skilled players, and he gets the yards he
Overkill.
needs. Move the sticks.
Oh, I overran that.
Dump off high
Over
by the running
pursued.
back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion.
Dang, kind of chalk on this playoff run. That's kind of crazy. Because you got number 4 A&M.
From the shotgun, drops back.
Oh, there we go.
Under
D-line
pressure,
doing this
just lets
thing.
it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line.
I don't want to do that. Let's
Gotta do a better job of
do cover
protecting
4
the
drop
franchise
here.
quarterback. This
I'm going
guy's
to try
as
my
good as
best to
there
hold
is in
down
the
this
country,
middle.
and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster.
You need to watch this
or the
88
offensive
coming
line's
out.
got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's
What
a
did
first
I
down.
say?
Tackle
I
made,
literally
but
said it
strong
before it happened. I said, watch 88 leak out.
And the Trojans are moving
And sure
quickly
as
down
hell,
the field.
what does he do? He leaked out. God damn it.
The shotgun handoff here.
All right, enough to slow him
The
down.
gain is 2
Dude,
yards, so
Arkansas
it's
beat
2nd and 8.
freaking
It's
Ohio
a great
State. No
job
wonder
of
they
this
won't be up their
defense
coach,
in
dude.
the running game. But if I'm calling the plays,
That'd be
I'm
fun,
not
I'm not
abandoning
gonna lie,
the running
but
game just yet. I think
this
it's
is a
important to
rebuild,
have
not a-
some sense of balance. So
No,
throwing and running
a
is
coach
essential.
journey,
Stick
you know.
with it.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8.
This is a
on
very
this drive.
methodical drive, I'm not going to lie.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
Dude,
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down.
Did they
Not
give me the tackle
before
for
he gets
that?
1st down yardage.
didn't even touch
A
him.
new set of downs after that completion.
Come on, boys.
1st down, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, we got
He's
burned on
gonna
that
fling
corner.
it deep, going for it all here. And he'll get there. Touchdown.
Dude, he has
Trojan.
50 touchdowns this year? That's insane.
That kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly
Damn,
right.
they went
Being
10
able to
plays,
mix
90
it
yards
along
in
with
2
the pass,
minutes. That's,
picking
I
up
don't know
first
what to
downs,
do
and
about
eventually
that.
coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look
We
easy.
might be in a little bit of trouble, chat.
Fields it just outside the
A
goal
little
line.
bit of trouble.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
God, I need to hear this song one more time.
Back out on the field. The last last drive, they came up empty.
We're gonna look for
Kick it
Fox
away,
here.
and they come up
Hopefully
with
that
something
safety
here.
bites to the outside.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Oh
It's
my
a
God,
draw.
3 blinded and we can't block one
Tackle
guy.
behind the line, it's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around
Oh,
the edge
yeah,
that time.
dude.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He's got it
More
open.
upset
Watch
that
out. He's
he,
got great speed. Coverage team
got a hold of
brings
that.
down the returner. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here.
Yeah, I gotta feel
to
it's
see if
gonna be
the
a run
defense can
play.
make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Dude, their quarterback's super good, man. He does not make any mistakes. You can tell the difference between him playing against Iowa State's quarterback, who was just chucking it up,
Quarterback
versus Jaden.
Damn, dude. On the left side, an explosive play.
Boy, just a great throw
It sucks
and
because we have good
outstanding
quarters, man.
accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
That's decent right
Runner
there.
brought down after just a short game. Second
Iowa
down
beating
after that
Oklahoma
previous
3-0
play.
right now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
There we go. Finally getting the defensive line in there, man.
A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for
All right,
a
cover
defense
4.
to be able to sit back and play
This would be
zone
huge for us. We
and
gotta get them
still
off the field,
pressure
man.
on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, USC. It was a foot race and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted.
That was
and they
cover
hit it for
4.
the touchdown.
Who's supposed to be over there? What are you doing, my man? Oh my God, this is oh man. We are gonna have to get our crap together, dude.
Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff
Makes it
teams
worse.
on
They get the
field.
ball back at
Give the
half, so
returner a chance to bring this one back.
alright, we're gonna make something
The
happen here.
return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last
-5
play.
yard rush. It's not gonna cut it, man. Come on, this is not how our season needs to end.
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now.
Good first down,
makes
good
the
first
tackle
down.
here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this
We're gonna
lead.
need a turnover. I know
First
that
down
for
play
sure.
call. How aggressive will it be?
Jaden is way too comfortable back there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh, just hold your block, dude. That's all you gotta do.
8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally.
Seriously, I really have to
They
listen
can
to this
create some
every
vertical throws in
single
this
play.
offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done.
There we
Planted
go.
a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a big gain across midfield.
Not bad there,
all
not
the
bad
way to
there.
The opponent's 35.
The defense is spread all over the field.
Definitely gonna
creating
spread
some
these guys out a
one-on-one
little bit. Maybe that'll
matchups,
open up our
and
run
the
game a little
quarterback
bit.
makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down.
Yeah, dude.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Definitely needed
This
that.
offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
This has to be a score. We really don't have a choice at this point.
In the red area.
There we go. Good block. We'll take our 9.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's escaping the pocket now.
I might have had X, but with my
smart choice that time.
unfortunately my pocket collapsed on me before I had a chance to set my feet.
He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit
That is
as
not
he
what we
throws
were
his
looking
football,
for.
and it falls incomplete.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
All right, let's get on the board at least, and then we'll go from there.
3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
I mean, to be fair, it's not going to matter if we can't stop these guys. We have got to find a way to get a stop here.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense
I
can
don't know
make
where that guy was
adjustments
on that
to
cell,
prevent that
though.
this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sure hands. It's Jordan. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, let's go. That's what we were talking about right there. That's what we needed. That is what we needed,
Set
chat.
up with excellent field position.
Oh, man.
1st down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, we were
For a
going
big
deep there.
play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
All right, we got to take advantage of this, though. Cannot leave
But
points on the board.
offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making
There we
the
go.
play on
First
the
down.
ball.
Just move the
Look at
ball.
that. He tips that ball up into the air.
Dude,
Good
Daniels
chance
with
for the
58 yards
defense
for
to come up
receiving.
with an interception there.
The Knights are in the red zone.
Got any chance not to hear that stupid fight song? I'm definitely
Handoff here from the
a
shotgun.
happy man.
Fights through a tackle.
Oh,
Football
no.
comes out. He scoops
Yes,
up the ball.
big
Still a
buddy,
live
let's
play.
go. Oh, he went for the
Well,
first
that's just
down.
big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground
Oh,
ball.
man.
As a result, the offense retains possession.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
I just had nowhere.
Well, that's their second
No
sack
way to throw that
already in
football,
this
dude.
game right now. And this offensive coordinator is going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out.
Something,
anything
man,
they
'cause
can
they,
do to help him out.
locking us
Otherwise,
down.
this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get
All right, we're going spacing here. We're at the 3.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows
There it
you
is,
his
touchdown.
arm strength
Oh,
by
you
getting it
dropped
in
it.
there.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on
I
to
think
on 3rd
Pittman
down
Jr. was a little more open on that,
Good job
too.
by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
There's the snap.
There he
Looking
is.
to throw the ball.
Let's try this again.
Launching one to
All
the
right, he
end
caught
zone.
it this time.
And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
Great job here by the play call.
All right,
Going
we
to
took
that
advantage of the
5 wide receiver
turnover.
set. You put all these guys out in space and
Oh, he
create
almost
one-on-one
blocked that.
matchups.
Yikes.
It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Oh, we needed that, chat. We needed that. Got the turnover and took advantage
They'll
of got our
return it
first
from inside
touchdown.
the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17.
But we are going to have
Strong
our.
by
The
coverage
job
team.
is not done because they get the
It's
ball back at
2-minute
half.
warning
So
of this close, competitive first half.
I
And
know,
the
KB.
USC
I can really
offense
drop
is
that.
back
Like
out on
it's
the
in his
field.
hands.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the
I
football.
am way back out here.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes
Did they
the
say he get
tackle,
out
but
of
that
bounds?
screen produces a pretty
That's
solid
what to
gain.
say. No shot.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan.
That happens so fast.
Eventually
Like
taken down,
Lincoln,
but how about
he
the
has it in his hands.
speed? It earned him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down.
That's
Checks this
5.
down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how
Just
he
going to
gets
cover 3.
involved
This
in the
might be too
passing game.
conservative.
Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
No way
It's
he
a quick
caught
catch.
that, dude.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. They
All right,
bring
bring
it
a
down
blitz
with
on
a
this one.
veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Lane.
Iowa with the score. They're on 9-3 right now in Oklahoma.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Oh my
It's an
God.
out route. The catch
Tackle.
made. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. And the Trojans starting a new series here on first and
Bro,
10.
they seriously just these methodical drives that they are having on this is
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops
absolutely
back.
ridiculous.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here.
I'm just gonna go corners, man. We need as many people in coverage as possible.
Nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan.
Dude's got 5 catches for 97
Big gain before he
yards.
goes out of bounds.
That tells you
The offense
everything you
keeps
need to know.
churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A touchdown would be brutal here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the grab
Like
in
I
the
said,
end
a
zone.
touchdown would be brutal
Touchdown,
here.
Southern California.
Oh my God.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition.
I don't think
by the quarterback.
we've played an
Great
offense like
route
this
by
all
this
year.
receiver. He gave a
Like, not
nice
even
stem to the
close.
outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing.
Oh, you down 13-3 right
And
now.
it's a touchdown for this offense.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense
Ideally
has time to
here-
answer before halftime.
Maybe we try to get a field goal out of this.
And the UCF offense back out on the field.
Unfortunately, we just don't have the
They've got
kicker.
a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point
Oh,
toward
he
the
got
second
bumped.
half?
I need block here.
Snags a quick throw.
I need a block, bro.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down.
Oh,
Pass rush
that was not it.
closing in. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the
He was
snap.
there.
Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
We are at the 44. I think we should be good. I mean, at this point,
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much
need
time
to make sure
remaining
they don't
before
get us
the
on
end of the
this.
half.
Oh, that's perfect right there.
Receiver, that's enough for the first down.
And he's out of bounds.
Space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a
This
first
might be
down.
risky, but we're gonna
This
risk.
time enough
Gotta
for
risk it,
one
man.
more play in the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Touchdown!
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Nice.
Let's go!
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard.
Let's go,
and feeling
baby.
a sense of
Hit
pressure.
it with a huge catch right there on the pay.
Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh man, we needed that in the worst way because they get the ball back to get the half.
An
So,
important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing
oh, that was
offense to try
a
to
big
answer
drive right there.
before
Pivot
the
with
break.
2 huge catches.
And the kick is a squib kick.
All right, we'll take that.
Taken by one of the up men.
on Oklahoma right now.
Brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive.
A&M and punch their ticket. The 1 and 4 seeds.
Let's kick it down to Kevin
Or no, the 1 and
Connors
3 seed.
for a halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous.
Haven't really had
first
an
two
answer for
quarters of
Jaden, man.
playoff
They got
football.
really good
Passing game
receivers,
for both sides has been outstanding.
and the offensive line is shutting us down. Is really what's happening.
They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and
But we're holding our
especially
own on the
deep ball.
offensive side right now.
All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss.
This is a
here at
great
halftime.
game. This would be in the ESPN
Chris,
Classics
let's
back
send
in
things
the day.
back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly
That was a
anticipate
great
we'll
fade.
be moving on to
USC offense back on.
UCF Knights.
And they'll start the third quarter
Oh,
here
man.
on the ground. He stopped just short of that first down.
Another turnover would be huge here.
Those positive yards on
I don't think we'll get it.
and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
No. God, these
down
little
the middle.
10-yard
It's
routes, man, are just killing
Not
us.
much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think that's who fumbled
They
the
make
last
the
time.
stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll.
Dude, we just have no answer for this offense. That's what's killing us.
Not on that play.
All right, look for 88.
They've tried to make every adjustment they
God,
can.
everything's
This
us.
offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Okay.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag.
Dude, Hawkins got back. I'm supposed to be blitzing, and I realized, okay, maybe not. Shifted everybody in. This is an interesting formation right now.
Oh, we got the gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Trojans will bring their punt
Defense
team
got
on the
chisels.
field.
They do tonight.
He's on
Or
the
in this
moving
game.
away now.
I shouldn't say tonight. They shut down Iowa State again. And they definitely do right now.
And no chance for a return as the
Oh, and a
sails
bad
out of
punt.
bounds. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field.
I think we can't find a...
Here comes a
Pittman
first
again.
down pass attempt.
Oh, he was there. Just not enough
It's
time.
incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. The shotgun running play.
Their
call.
D tackles are blowing
Wrapped up
my
nicely
center up.
there by the
Man.
freshman.
Absolutely blowing my center up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this
I'm gonna
third
bring
down.
Pittman on a slant here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Nowhere to go. I mean, Circle got open late.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
I mean,
Nope,
yes
take it
and
away
no. Yeah,
One
just
is down
Circle
just
K moving
inside
late.
the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like
That wasn't
the
a good play
return was
call,
so
honestly.
focused on making a big
That
play
needs to be have more.
downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Should have been more mesh concept instead of just a guy running an out route and then a slant.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
I'm so tired of that
Looks
play
toward the
call.
sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion.
I'm so
Good work
tired of
by
that
the
play call. I'm
defense.
glad I finally got that
So
for
it's
a
third and
loss.
long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This
Dixon,
offense
man,
producing
we're playing cover
sharp
four.
plays through the air.
Who is
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college
Oh,
football.
man.
It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him,
And-
and they still can't stop him from coming down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down.
I shut down the route like I'm supposed to. They just gave me all a slant.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that
Bro,
for
Jaden's
decades
killing me right now.
when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a
Dude, he's
really
24 and 27. That tells you what you need to
And how
know
about
right there,
Amon
Chad.
St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC.
Get him.
He's
There
running
we
out of
go.
time here. Junior steps up and makes an
The
impact
field goal is
play.
perfectly fine here.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he
All
can
right.
rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, And this time, he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
All right, we're okay with that. A minor stop here. We'll take it.
Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
I will not be.
Field goal unit.
I will not be blitzing this. You guys can have
It
that.
sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Dude, what the hell?
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were held to
Yeah, see, more of a mesh concept where everybody crosses routes here. What kept them honest, I think.
Gets made on the out route. Second down play coming up for this
Huge drive right here. We could not come out without any points, even if it's just a field goal.
Running back with the football. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Can you crawl on all fours for an Amon Ra edit? Nah, I'm good, man. I appreciate it, though.
You know, the eyes that carry
Welcome
their
in,
feet
Crosby.
to the open
Welcome in.
space, making people miss.
I got
just
some
love
dignity.
watching
I
those
can't be
guys
doing
do
that.
work.
First down.
Here we go. We got
Throw the ball.
Darisaw down the middle here.
Wide open receiver complete. Tackle made after a big
Darisaw down the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a
All right,
nice
we're going
game.
to sit on this for a minute here. Here we go.
Handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to
Let's
be
see- let's
successful.
look at the playbook
It's
a little
nice,
bit
solid
here.
Gain here keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
I appreciate it, Tate. Thank you. Let's see.
Quarterback looking to pass here on
Oh,
second
I
down.
don't got anything. Let's see if I can make it through. I did
Using
not.
his legs here.
All or nothing now. Pretty much.
Brought down.
Pretty much.
What is the final play of this third quarter? It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter.
I mean,
Sitting in
it's
a
not
pretty
a
good
terrible
spot
game we're
as we
playing.
wrap
It's
up
just
the
that
third
their
quarter, trying to
offense
keep
is
those
just
national championship hopes alive.
unstoppable right
Let's
now.
take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a
Could run
classic
dagger here.
finish.
Last time we ran
Spot
dagger,
in
though,
the
we
next
keep throwing
round of the college
picks.
football playoff is at stake. Can they keep this drive going? Trying
Yeah,
to convert on
they are
third
giving me a
down
zone,
now.
though.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Yep, there it
Lets it
is.
go quickly.
Broken
Finds a
tackle.
man downfield.
21-yard
It's a
line.
big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
86,000
It really
second
sticks
stands.
more than enough for a
I
first
mean,
down. The offense getting
y'all the mods,
closer to
y'all
a
decide on that
game-time
one.
touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
I know damn well I'm not getting on all fours.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Oh, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
The Knights looking to take advantage of this red
Come back
zone
some more.
trap.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Sticking with the
Especially in
running
the game of our life right now. Why are we so slow?
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Jet pass. I think jet pass
Big
would be good
play,
here.
but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looks like they're about to knock off Oklahoma here. 27-13.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Come on. I could get that last block
He'll be
there.
taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The real question is,
Nice
do we
little
go for
simple
2?
touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the
Are we gonna be
receiver
able to
who's
go
in
for
motion.
2?
Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do
That's gonna be
pick
the
up
real
a first
question.
down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
All right, here we go.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
Oh, good run.
Couldn't
Good
quite
run.
get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I'm like,
You know, the
do I
back
go for
gets a
2
lot of
here?
attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of
Spacing.
scrimmage.
Go for spacing.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the
Stats
goal
don't
line.
matter right now. That's
Finish
about
off
winning.
here on second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Oh, he was so open. But we'll take the run
And
in.
he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Let's go for the tie. Let's make them make the mistakes. I think that's a smarter move here. I know it's tempting to go for 2.
Anytime you can make something happen, even
Yes,
when all
sir.
the receivers are covered, everything's taken away.
All right, after
You
all
take
of
it
that
yourself
drama here in the
and good
first
luck to
couple
the defense
quarters,
trying to stop that.
we have ourselves a tie ball game with USC.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there.
Got a couple of stops here. They're not going to run the ball. We know this much. They might run it once or twice, but there we go. Good play. Good D. All right, we're going to go man here. The D line's been kind of quiet tonight. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. Huge 3rd and 10 here. My heart, my wrists are starting to shake a little bit. He went out there, Arizona State wasn't this real.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh.
Gets rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit.
He kind of had that tight end down the middle. He might have been able to hit him.
And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
All we need is a field goal.
And it's taken right on the midfield.
All we need is a field goal. All we need is a field goal.
Returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the UCF offense back up right there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection.
Look at the offensive line pushing people over now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead.
We got punched in the mouth, man. We got punched in the mouth. We're punching back, man.
I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
I really hate this thing. It's stupid. Stop! Oh,
and
no.
the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play.
All right, here's going to be a first down.
Play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call.
Oh, no.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
That is the absolute worst.
See if the offense
worst call or time to have that call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
We're going to do a little mesh concept here.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move.
All right, that actually kind of works out better for us. A little bit.
Tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
My nerves, if I had to watch this in person, would be absolutely shook. Absolutely shook. All right, the key here is going to be the timeouts for sure. We're definitely going to be under a minute. We're sitting really pretty with this.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. The Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just going to do quarterback sneak.
Called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
We're just going to be wasting their
final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And now the timeout is called by the defense.
The real question is, do we go for the touchdown here and then not waste any clock? Or do we just take the field goal and give them like 18 seconds left with no timeout? Which I think that's the move. I'm going to go with the QB sneak.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They
try to get this a little more middle.
Lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
We're just going to let the clock run out. That'll give them about 19 seconds before the kickoff. Then give them about 16 seconds to take a field goal. Ideally, that's where we want to be. And get the heck out of Arlington finally. Dun, 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 dun. A 65 power kicker that would be replaced next year by a 3-star kicker that we're recruiting actively right now. Hell, even the punter that we've been recruited is a better kicker than he is. And who the hell picks 63 as a kicker number, man?
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time.
That's what we're looking for. We're running out every single second, man. That's fine.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back
Okay.
5.
Honestly, that helps us with a kick too, so.
Here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
It's good.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And cue the celebration. They have taken the lead.
That was huge.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The
20
offense has
seconds.
chance
That's
to
exactly
tie it up.
where we
They
want to
can get
be.
in field goal position
They're
quickly.
probably going to return this out too.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
No timeouts left at all. No USC timeouts. So we're just going to keep it prevent.
And the USC offense
Keep it in
is
front
back
of
out
you.
on the field. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient
They're going to
can
look
they be?
for
How much risk
zone
will
or
they
touchdown
take?
here, you know? Or they're just going to waste all their time right here.
Defense is coming
Wow.
after him.
He wasted 12
And he just
seconds.
throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. QB tries it
That's
again
pretty
here
much
on
it right
2nd
here.
and 10.
Oh, I
Pressure's
miss.
coming.
I miss.
Running
Got
out of
seconds,
time
but
in the
let's
pocket.
go.
Oh, they've got him. A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play.
This hard here. Andrew Harris, his first sack. One time for your first sack, baby. Let's go. 20 sacks on the year, 21 on the year now.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great
That was a
performance.
good
Now,
team, too,
the
man.
stage
They
gets
were
even
good.
bigger. The challenges
Hands
will
down the
continue
best team we
going
have faced this
forward.
season.
Yeah, more and more pressure
And
will flow
somehow
as this
we
team
escaped.
continues to win football games. But you and
Although I
I've been
think
around this
Clemson's
team
going to be
all
even
year
better, and
long.
Clemson's
So
secondary is
impressed with
disgusting.
the
They have an
emotions and how
85
they're
or
able to
90
contain
to
themselves,
92,
stay
an
focused
87,
on the
an
task at
85,
hand.
and an
They did that
86
again
safety.
today. They advanced.
Their
Cannot
secondary is
wait to watch
disgusting,
and see
so
what
we're gonna
they
be a
can
little
do
bit,
next week.
And that is going to wrap it up.
That one might be
Enjoyed
more of a
this one
slugfest
here.
than this one
For
was.
Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And
All
this
right,
has been
man.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Peace out, USC. Despite slugging us in the mouth for 14-0, our defense finally bowed up. Offense with some clutch drives there before the first half that really just kind of kept us in it. There it is, Cotton Bowl winners. Who would have thought, man? Season 3, here we are. Oh, I lost my D coordinator. What the hell, man? Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, not gonna lie. Motivator and tactician, I kind of like that. I didn't realize I lost my D coordinator. I'm gonna play without a D coordinator. No wonder my defense went down, man. I just realized. All right. Onward to the next league, man. To the semifinals we go. Where we're going to take on the Clemson Tigers. Oh, I guess he had 2 sacks. I thought he only had. It said only had 1. Cluster with 2 touchdowns and no picks. He played a really good game. We definitely played very conservatively. And now, like I called it, Sugar Bowl against Clemson. The #1 team, undefeated, the only undefeated team on this file right now. Yeah, that's gonna be disgusting. On the other side of the bracket, I believe it's gonna be Iowa and Texas A&M. Yep, in the Rose Bowl, called that. So, pretty much chalk across the board on the outside of Miami losing to K-State. Got chalk on the playoff bracket, kind of boring, but yep, there you have it. Sitting in the semifinals against Clemson. Let's get it. This probably be our toughest game right here. If we win this, I'm gonna be sitting pretty confident. 90s overall, so they are actually the better team in this matchup. They have the Heisman winning quarterback too, who went through 49 and 2 picks.
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome. The
I've also
long-term
been here,
home of the
Caesars
All-State
Superdome.
Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
In this playoff,
this is our year. That's the motto on this team. We officially declared that the motto for this team.
Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. Joined by
worse to the semifinals, man.
Here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Hopefully us, but we'll see. Let's see who gets the ball first. Unfortunately, it's going to be us, so we're going to have to come out strong.
Here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Ironically, Clemson was my first game back on this game.
Will be returned.
And I got destroyed as Tulsa. I lost 42-7 or something like that.
UCF Knights offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds.
All right. Thankfully, I don't have to listen to the stupid USC fight song 50,000 times now.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl. Right,
yeah, that might be our, that's going to be our key in this game. Is as good as their corners. Like, look at how good their corners are. Two-star corners.
Washington, Ohio State, Clemson.
Their safeties are super good, too. They're young freshmen. Ooh, third and inches.
It's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive.
Iowa beats Texas A&M, so the winner of this game is playing Iowa. Like what?
Pick up the first down through the air.
That might be our key too here. Is McCluster running the ball.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Good first drive.
You want to protect your franchise guys?
Check down, that's fine.
Get hurt. That's
exactly really have much else.
On that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit. And then
let's go jet pass. Let's try to spread these guys wide.
Important second down play coming up.
Dude, Iowa is going to go to the freaking championship game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Not much on that one.
Make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, he was there. I need a little more time.
But it's incomplete.
Damn.
The Knights will send their punt
all right,
team
that's promising. That's a promising drive.
Kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Promising drive at least.
4th down, they'll punt it away here.
Oh, go out, go out.
Bowson head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line.
That's not the one.
So Clemson's
that's a momentum changer. We can do this right, man. Either it's going to be us giving up 99 yards or I don't even care. We're going 4-2-5, and I'm going strong safety blitz right here.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Hands it off on the counter. And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Well, if anything, it gets it out of their offensive hands. Now let that go out of bounds. Yeah. Because I think it's 40 in college.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
All right, boom.
All
right, either way, we get the ball back.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Boy, their corners are not giving me much of anything, man.
Much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here.
How about this defense?
All right, we got ourselves a 2-0 lead here.
Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
What's this, a 4-4? Are they running a 4-2-5? Is that what? That's what this says, 4-2-5. Are they running a zone?
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Yeah, they're running zone. I don't know if I got the right play call for this.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
All right, Pittman got the 4. That's what matters.
And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw.
Just move the ball, man. That's going to be the name of the game, you know.
Not as good as a touchdown, but it's
Move
a
the
lot
ball.
better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
I saw the
The
gap,
defense able
just
to
didn't
hold
get it.
him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
I saw everybody and their mothers break off their blocks there. And that was just so
The offense
lucky.
getting set. This is not where you want to be against
Everybody
this
got off
defense.
their blocks.
3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
First down, right?
Beautiful
He
catch
dropped
near
it
the sideline,
again.
gets the foot down.
Richardson, man. He's having a terrible
Nice
postseason.
stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect
Terrible
the quarterback's
postseason right now.
eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
All right, they're going to be at the 26 for this one, so. Look at that chalk. 1, 2, 3,
Here
4.
comes an offense heads back out onto the field.
Crazy.
This offense trying to bounce back. The last time
All
out
right,
there,
now we got to figure out what they're going to do. We didn't really get a chance to see what they did there.
Play here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed
Run
in
cover
there
two
with
here,
your base
out of the
concepts
mud.
to keep the defense
Try to
honest.
confuse
Now,
this
they didn't
coverage a
burst
little bit.
Big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Oh, no.
Behind the line, it's Haynes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught
Almost
up in
got
the
there.
receivers, quarterback,
First off,
your
trying
eyes
to
get
blitz through the
lost.
middle.
You forget about the running back.
Didn't
Nice
quite work
catch
out as
and a
well.
1st down for this offense.
The pocket breaking down.
There we go.
There's a
Great
screen
play.
pass to the running back. And the defense smothers
Great
him
play.
for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll hand it off.
There we go. Good defense. Let's go 4-2-5 here. Switch it up a little bit. And we're going to do cover 2.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
I'm going to be a neck poly here.
And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Damn it.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a
I didn't think to
slide.
come off of that and
Well,
think,
they did
oh,
a
yeah,
good job
quarterback's
of
going
getting
to
pressure on the
go or get those 5
quarterback.
yards.
Man, make the play, bring
That's
them
on me.
down. Instead,
That's on me.
they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Oh, I couldn't get there in
It's
time.
incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end
I've
like
seen
this,
it
and
in
you
my
know
eyes. I
he's
just
used
couldn't get
to
my guy that
dishing
fast
out
enough.
the
I
punishment,
probably
but
couldn't like
here,
that.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and
Oh,
as a
good
result,
run.
unable to hold on to the.
Oh, and he's in the
Good
clear now.
run.
It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I don't think they get this
Set
out
up.
before the
It's a
quarter.
1st down play.
It's 2-0 quarter. Wow.
And it's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Number 1 team in the country, man, and we're
We
up
expect the
2-0.
teams have
I'll
worked
take it.
through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Send the back in motion.
But that's a score got me,
1st
right?
and 10, looking to throw. He's got it
Oh,
right
he
in
got
the end
there?
zone.
Are you kidding me?
They bring him down with the junior
All right, bring the
quarterback
whole blitz
shooting
here.
off the cannon. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sets
You
up.
gotta
looking for an
get
open
there,
man.
man.
And it's caught.
That, we
Touchdown,
got some, our
Tigers.
soccer teams have more higher scores at halftime than that
Good
does.
job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver
I didn't
running
even run
around
into the
like
kicker.
this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
All right, offense got to wake up now. They
This one
finally
is
got on the
not
board.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
just gonna run slants here, see if we can get our receivers open, man. We know their secondary is gonna come in hot.
Oh no! To start the drive, and the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play.
Come on, closer. Settle down a little bit. That's not a good throw either, man.
Side there for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the mark. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. The pass
Golly, dude. That does not help me.
Sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Knights will have to kick this away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way.
I've got a nice little bounce there at least. Alright, turnover, something. We need some momentum, man. I feel like our offense is a little bit stagnant right now. They get a good spark from the defense when the defense
has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I'm having trouble covering with my lurker right now, my user.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Great cut there. And
it's too easy, man. That's too easy.
The back behind the
I'm bringing the blitz.
Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Still got the first down. Are you kidding me?
He makes the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Oh, Lord, dude.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain.
Giving up 6 yards. That's,
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves.
There it
this
is.
Back is already
there
over
it is.
50 yards. We're in the
Go
first
backwards,
half,
baby.
So really good job of establishing the run game.
All right, we're going to double nug here. We're going to go nickel.
One-on-one
I don't want to go blitz.
Keep winning the battle up front.
Cover 2 invert.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Pump back Alexander out a little bit. Everything's going to be in front of me.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
Where?
Makes the catch downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That ain't it, man. That ain't it.
Some tempo here.
That's not good defensive call because cover 2 would have.
Here comes a handoff.
Cover 2 kind of killed us there.
Can he make the end zone? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Oh, good. Ooh.
He's got it near the end zone. Defense reacts quickly.
All right, let's like go goal line.
On the play.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that grass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
We're there.
They pressure him and sack him, and they tackle inside the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to
4.
their own goal line. But it's an
I'm going to rely on my lurker here.
Inside that 3-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Oh.
They're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Oh, they're going for the... No way. They're legit going for this? Okay, there's no way.
On this lead before the break.
It's a tough field goal on the field. The computer.
Set up at the right hash mark, so
right at the hash mark here. Okay,
and he knocks that.
He got it. He got it.
All
right, 10-2. We could be in a lot worse position right now.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Really needs to figure something out, though.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Let's do a China route. We haven't done a China route this game.
The UCF offense back
we're going to look for Fox down the middle.
They want to cut into this
we do got work to do, KP. We got work to do.
Now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw.
Damn, dude, that line.
The senior making a disruptive impact play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long.
I think we haven't been sacked like this in a cool minute.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
There we go. Richardson finally got a catch.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, no.
Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. This is the officials wipe away his turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play.
Nah, I'm going to bring a blitz here.
Up, it's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Ooh. I got a little lucky on that one.
Falls incomplete, brings up
I got a little lucky there. Not gonna lie.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Are you kidding me with that, dude? Come on.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh my God.
This guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd
That's mine.
Short.
That's mine. Let's go.
The pass is intercepted.
That's huge.
He'll be taken down,
That's
but
huge,
after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being
we got a chance here now.
and being careless.
Oh.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change...
Oh, that is not
got him
good
for a
there.
sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up.
No, but they have next screen here.
Offensive line and help that
We got to get a field goal on this, right?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass.
That's not helpful.
To the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good
Still
job
go deep.
by the
See what
defensive
happens.
tackling and the
But we gotta
awareness
lose, you know?
to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
There we go.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Ooh.
And the pass ball is incomplete. No time
That's
left
fine.
on the first
Unfortunately,
down.
didn't get our field goal that we needed.
Do it for the 1st half.
We'll give the ball back.
Connors now has our halftime update.
52 yards of offense is not going to win this game.
They never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that?
Yeah, he's just wide open on that play, dude. Like, I don't understand where my defense was.
Panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando.
We need another turnover here.
For the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll
That
find
interception
out
was
who is
huge.
moving on
He's only
from
thrown 2
the
picks all
CFP.
year. That's what's insane.
The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, I missed that
Nice
tackle.
It's
Dude.
Williams.
Can't miss
They bring
tackles
him
in this
down,
game.
but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
I knew it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Good play action, man. I
Touchdown,
didn't read that.
Clemson. No
I did not
chance to
read it.
catch him. Aren't you taught on defense,
I thought he was
Kirk?
gonna run it.
Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull
Good
my
play call.
defensive backs over, make
Good
sure
play call.
everybody's
Clemson's good,
on the
man.
same page and getting the right calls.
We knew we were going to have our hands full here.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
I
coverage
haven't been
team.
able to do anything on offense.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right
I'm not
side
really sure how he didn't pick
downfield.
that.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
All right, let's get a point here, man. Our offense hasn't done anything.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I'm telling you, man, they got some
Second down
locked
after
down.
that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back.
I can't get a block to
And
save my
got the
life.
sack for the defense.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge
Seriously, man.
or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently,
There's a
Miles
pick.
Moore.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return. But
This might be it, Chad. I think this is the game we run into the buzzsaw.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
Wow,
Shotgun
one guy.
handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down.
It's not over yet,
injured
though.
at
We
that
just
last
gotta-
play. We'll take a timeout.
Couple,
We'll
a
check it out.
turnover or two, and touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I've got to make my
And a
tackles, man.
decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full
There we
display.
go.
Now trapped behind the line, it'll be a short loss. And the
Harris
Tigers
doing his
will
thing.
line up to punt it away.
I gotta get some offense going.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football.
Wide open is Richardson.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
All right.
A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here.
Dude, man.
Quarterback gets down to avoid
Can't
the
get
big
enough
hit.
time to
Chris, watch
throw
him
the
go
football.
through his progressions here.
You know?
Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Still searching for their
It's all about
first
moving the ball
touchdown
right now.
of the
We
game.
need at least
On the move
one
now.
here in
It's
the
first and
third.
10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Make up for
Quick pass. Here
theirs.
comes a jet sweep. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
The defense
Yeah,
has
not
got to do a
ideal,
much
but we'll
better
take
job
it.
here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second
Yeah,
and
kind of
6.
watching me like a book there on the. They got a spy on me right now. Yeah, KP, we're trying.
Looking for some
What
space.
are you
It's
doing?
Daniels.
Block the
And they
linebacker.
finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Ay, ay, ay.
The Knights look at a cash in the red
Don't
zone.
understand this center sometimes.
They'll run it here.
Oh,
Running
yes.
back has the ball.
There we go.
And they've got him at the 5. Great
Run it back,
to
run it
set up
back.
Scoring position here.
Get him out of
Chance to
position.
get right back into this football game. It's
Yes.
first down and goal.
There it is.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing.
There we
but
go.
this
Our
was
offense
a
has the
great
risen.
First step in trying to break
Finally
down
on the
this
board.
lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I thought about going for 2 there, but let's not do it unless we have
Here's the
to.
return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Let's go cover 1 here.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add
Yeah,
points,
finally
build
got the punt.
lead right here. He's running out of time here.
I miss a
Behind
tackle,
the line of
dude.
scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Pass complete. It's second down now. The back's got it.
There we go. Good D.
And
That's
they'll
what we
stop
need
him
right there.
short of the line to gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down.
Let's go!
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers will have to.
That's way to pull up defense. That's what we needed.
Get away for the second time.
That's twice now, man. Got him at the 50. Our back's against the wall after that interception.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it.
On this return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Great possession last
Speed
time.
option here? Is that the move?
And the defense
Give it a shot.
Stop this time. First down play call. How
Pressure's on us now, man. Pressure is on us.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Oh, that was so lucky.
When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
That was so
Well,
lucky.
just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down
Oh my
and run,
God.
they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away.
I think it
Very
was. It wasn't
fortunate
even.
He had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oh, Pittman.
Breaking free at midfield.
There we go. Pittman.
Ball
Throw
carrier
me a
wrapped
run.
up and brought down.
Oh my God.
The offense
This
will line up
offense today is just.
a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
All right, we're getting this off before the third quarter.
They flip it
Oh
to him on
yes.
the jet sweep.
Oh yes.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter
They're
break.
absolutely kicking our butts, so we are driving down 8.
Crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter.
Dude, 5
Everything to
sacks.
play
This has
for here.
really been
Who's
rough
gonna stay
going from
alive,
our offense.
survive, and advance in the college football playoff. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I really feel that
Good
this
deflection.
quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good run. That's a
Defense
great
stops
run
it,
right
but
there.
That's a solid game. The important third down play coming up.
Actually, I kind of want to run just a curl flat here.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking
There
to
it
throw.
is. Good throw.
Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Knights are looking to keep this drive going.
Just slow
Out of the
and
shotgun, he hands it
methodical.
off. They bring him down just
That's who's that, our left guard?
Inches
Yeah.
away from a first down.
Oh boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really
Yeah, my
open
center.
up on
My
second
center has not
inches.
helped me out this game
The
at
game
all.
moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Daniels with 61 yards on the ground
Down
somehow.
8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Yeah, that's why
And
we
the
can't
quarterback
take our
drops
time right
back
now.
looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
All right, here comes spacing here on
Well,
second
against
and
this
goal.
quarterback in this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands.
McCluster's
trying to
on
hold
fire.
up
He
in
starts off
coverage.
every fourth quarter
It's
on fire
paramount.
because
You
of
get a
my.
good pass rush here on
There it is,
second and goal.
touchdown.
Trying to
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for
Two-pointer
jitters on
away.
the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the
Two-point conversion here.
to tie this one up late. There's the snap. Quarterback setting
Just
up
gonna
the
take it in.
throw.
Let's go.
He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter.
Poor McCluster, man. He's trying to put this team on his injured back.
They put a touchdown on the board.
He's
right
doing
away,
it, though.
did not even hesitate. They
He
didn't want
will
to
be
kick the extra
immortalized
point, wanted to
into
go
college
for two,
football.
A chance to tie the game.
Hall of Fame.
They hit it, and all of a sudden, this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on
Got
the
another
field.
good one here, y'all.
Coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something
Yeah,
together.
good
in this
trail
drive.
there.
More urgency. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make
Just
the
do
first
cover
down
two.
yardage.
I feel like I've just
Second
been
down
getting
after that
burned
run
on
the previous play.
my zones tonight. At least in this game.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for
He
an open
beat me
man.
on the slant. That's the second time he's beaten me on
It's
the
a solid
slant.
gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Fresh set of wheels for the offense after that first down completion.
I'm bringing Henderson. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing Henderson.
In motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Still kind of in a time here, unfortunately.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Bring the double safety, blitz.
The counterplay here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it
Oh,
down.
there you go.
Again, you got to be disciplined on defense.
No.
Just when you think they're running on the
Damn
front
it.
side, they run that counterplay, and you better be home on the back side.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really should have had
Just
that.
what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Caught in the backfield.
Give him a little bit of a pop, you know?
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 2nd
Dude,
down.
Hayward's on fire too here.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on
Get down.
2nd down.
Oh my God, he still stood up. All right, we'll take that though.
Yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline?
All right, here we go, defense. Come on.
2nd down. You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about
Hike
the
it.
speed
There we
to be
go.
able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense has got the football. Free down the left side. End zone ahead.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Knights. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, sure. Let's go! He fumbled the ball. Dad, we're here. We are absolutely here.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT
Oh my
late
goodness.
in this close game.
Now we got to play defense
PAT is
again.
up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my God.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
I'm telling you, this defense is just disgusting. It has carried
They'll
us this
return
year.
it from inside the 5.
Has absolutely carried us.
Returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Our offense has done absolutely nothing all game outside of that
Offense is back
1 or
out
2
there.
drives all year.
Here comes a first
Yeah, he's
down
running in.
pass
He's
attempt.
running into all that.
Quarterback escapes
Oh,
the
yeah.
pocket and takes off. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go.
I probably should have had that.
Makes the catch. It's McCray. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We know what's going to be.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Oh, was that my guy?
Looks to the left, pass caught.
That had to be my
The
guy.
offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be
Yeah, that's my
very
guy.
important here in the final minutes. The offense will
Had
set up
everything
on
else
1st
covered
and
except
10.
for that one.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I
Quarterback
can't
leaves the pocket.
chase
on
the
move
quarterback.
now.
That's what's unfortunate there.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Gotta get out of the
player was
dime next
down
time.
Injured after that last
All right,
play.
minute
They'll
9
take
here.
a
We're hanging
timeout
on.
before They check him out. This could be a dramatic finish.
We
marching
basically
toward
gotta
a
we gotta
tying
hold him.
touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. They stop the
go ahead and
receiver, but
substitute
that's
him. We
a
got-
solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackle
Clemson
made
uses their
after a
last time out.
big
I'm not
gain.
sure.
Offense comes
Not
out
sure what their
needing to
mindset
score
is.
in
in
this
this.
1
1 minute
possession
left.
game.
Defenses
College
all around
football
the country
playoff,
got to do a
semifinal.
better job of keeping an eye on these little guys
Sugar
from the
Bowl.
slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness. in the
8-0
open space.
Clemson. Oh my God.
Pass
That's
caught
a
on a
terrible
comeback
injury
route.
right there.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on
Damn.
that pass. A completion makes it
That was
2nd down.
not ideal. And that wastes our timeout.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They move
This
to the
is
6,
spike.
but holding to the line here on 1st down now. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
Hey, Harris. Harris of all people, too.
Offense facing
That's our dude. He's
goal.
our defensive MVP.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
There we go. We kept him short. 38 seconds and ticking.
Down at the 2. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
We have got to keep him in check.
There's the snap. He's going to throw the ball.
Dang it!
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, they're going to go for it.
Chris, how often do we see when the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown.
Bring a blitz.
And now you're an extra
Yeah, they're going for it here.
And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here.
No!
And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Oh.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
That just happened on me, man. That just happened.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try?
Well, field goal is
looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Oh, that's huge. We have a sliver of hope here.
See what the call is on.
They did not track Richardson.
Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls.
Okay, not ideal. Not ideal.
Defensive play brings up second down.
We still got a little ways to go, though, unfortunately.
On this quarterback, you can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh. What do we get? Is it on now?
QB. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty.
Oh, my God.
The field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era.
Oh,
I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team. Because mentally and physically, they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champions.
No shot.
And that is going to wrap it up.
Oh, my God.
This one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We survived the toughest test right there. They went for 2 on our butt and got it. Oh, no shot, dude. We just upset Clemson in the Sugar Bowl. Oh my God. That just happened. For the people that are in here watching this, you guys just witnessed history. Absolute history. Let's see. They gave me 22 seconds. Oh my God. So they went for 2. They got it. I'm so upset about that. I can't believe they got that. Oh my God. Oh. I was so upset. I don't think you all realize how I felt at this point. Being down 24-25 with 22 seconds left with a shitty kicker. So we audible Richardson on a streak, and they didn't pick him up. He's like, oh, whoops. Oh my God. What a throw. What a throw, too. That was the one time he finally put some air on this. And then I almost throw a pick right here. They were dropping 9 back, dude. Look at this. Almost throw it right to him. I can't believe this. I'm taking a minute, y'all. I gotta like bring myself back down after that was just epic. And then we get sacked here, so I have to call timeout. I think we ran corner strikes here because I was trying to get out of bounds. Third and 13, and I end up throwing a pick. But it's pass interference. Pass interference. Oh my God. Oh. And then my crappy kicker comes on to kick a 41-yard field goal. I almost didn't hit this too. Look at how much room there still is. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe we just stole this. We stole this game. We stole that game. We absolutely stole that game. Oh man, chat. Semifinal playoff winner by game-winning field goal. Goodbye, Clemson. You were a tough opponent, a formidable opponent. However, we are going on to the finals. We're going to the national title game. Take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. This is what we've been working towards. I have never won a national title in this game. Fun fact. I made it to the semifinals, got blown out, and I've gotten blown out in the first round. Harris again, 7 tackles. See, the dude was all over the place. Richardson, 7 catches, 110 yards, including that huge 50-yarder. And here we go. The Iowa Hawkeyes in the national title game. SoFi Stadium. Both 13-2. Both went 8-1 in conference. We are going to whip out the Space U's from 2024. With this beautiful space helmet. Actually, we'll do the 24. What's the throwback? Oh, that looks terrible with that. Yeah, we'll just do the Space U. Yep. And here we go. Game time. National title. Four games in one night is a lot for me, but this is worth it. Right here is worth it.
A piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
I'm not really well rehearsed into what Iowa is or what their team looks like, so it's going to be kind of a go in blind.
Ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return,
I can't imagine their offense be as good as Clemson's was, you know.
Hawkeyes offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. Well, here we go.
All right, 2027.
This is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to
All right,
this
got our
stage
Space U uniforms.
this opportunity. Let's see.
I got a feeling Iowa might come out with a lot of runs.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the
Hey, we had like 3 people there, man.
That's reeled in. It's Hoffman. They bring down
First
the
time with the
receiver, but that's a
presentation
nice gain on
gold.
that play. Second down after that completion. They call the counter.
There we go. Good play.
They'll stop him behind the
Oh,
line. for a loss
Birdsong,
of
man.
1.
You're struggling, dude.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense.
Let's
the
go under.
linebackers are
Let's just do
scraping,
cover
doing
1
their
here.
job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
There's the snap. They'll set up.
Did we
the
get him?
throw.
Yes, we did.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And the Hawkeyes will have to kick it away.
Yeah, so they're going to move the ball on us. It's just not going to be like Clemson was. Clemson was just methodical.
When he's got some space here.
Absolutely methodical.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So UCF's offense out there for their first possession.
All right, we'll see how this defense plays, though. That's really what's going to be the key.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Because a lot, USC was...
Gonna run it. It's Daniels.
Oh, what a pancake right there.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Be a chance to go deep here.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
Let's look for Bridgewater if we need it.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
There we go,
He
Bridgewater.
lost it to the end zone.
Oh, he had it.
And it's dropped right off his hands. A chance
God,
for
he
a
had
big
it.
play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked
Well,
like a
worth the
big
shot, man.
play,
Second
not
and
a
inches. You might as well
touchdown.
just go for the
receiver just dropped the ball.
shot.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Yeah, this is a
Now,
lot
Lonnie,
easier
the
to move the
back
football
didn't
than it
really
was the first 2
dance around
games.
trying to
Till
make
this
a big
playoff run.
play. He knew his 3rd down and inches. Lower the shoulder, get the first down.
There we go.
Now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Knights
Yeah, this is a lot more methodical than we have been in the last
from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
couple games.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Their defensive
Second
line's
down
not as
after that run on
dominant
the
as
previous play.
Clemson or USC. Especially Clemson. Clemson really...
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to
Ooh,
the
we got
right
clotheslines.
finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Knights line up with a 1st and goal.
Good first drive here. Sending a statement that this is our year.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior
That's
able to
fine,
bring
that's
him
fine.
down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder
No,
if
it's
they're going to
crazy.
be able
This
to
isn't even
run
the
it
team
in,
in its
or
final
they're going to have to
form.
spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one
next year's
matchup
really
and put
the-
the ball through the air for the
the
touchdown.
juggernaut year.
Pressure is coming.
Touchdown.
He'll make it into the end
McCluster
zone.
on his back again.
Touchdown, UCF. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
There we go. 7-0,
everybody's
man.
covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to sprint.
But job's not done yet. We know what Iowa State did to us.
Inside the 5-yard line.
We'll see what Iowa can do to
He
us.
stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Bring a little blitz here. Try to
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field.
keep them honest, you know.
Is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Easy throw to a wide
Damn,
open
man.
receiver
Threw him like
downfield.
8 yards down the field.
Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way.
Yeah, their tight ends are going to run us rugged, dude.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
I'd rather go small and just make sure we're covered.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that.
I think that's
They
my
bring
guy.
him down, but not before
Oh,
he
that was coming
gains
through,
first
so maybe
down
it wasn't my
yardage.
guy.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
Yeah, something like that.
He'll hand it off.
Dude got me good
Some
there.
hard running there through a tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down after that.
These formations, man, I'm not used to seeing 2 tight end sets all year.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw
There
the
we
ball
go.
now.
Good sack.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you
Who was that,
can't run
Hayward?
long,
Oh, Hayward, man.
action passes
I'm gonna
like
miss,
that
I'm gonna
if
miss
the
on my
offensive
safeties when
line
we
is
move to the
not
new
gonna
game.
give the quarterback time to throw.
That was a great class that came in.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
All right, 3 and
Just
out.
gives up
Well,
on
not
the
3 and
play,
out.
throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
And we hit him. We're gonna punish you if you get thrown away.
And he'll kick it
I'll
away
take
now
the
for
flag for that. We're gonna
second
send
time.
it. We're sending statements this game.
What goes out of bounds? Looks like
We
they'll
are
spot
absolutely
it
sending
near the
statements.
15.
All right,
So the
7-0. We
UCF
got the ball.
offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Handoff here from the
That we
shotgun.
did. That we did.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards.
Yeah, we'll go run play.
This changes the playbook a little
That
bit
way I had
now
a chance
for
to
the
go
offense.
P2.
The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pre-snap motion from the offense.
Yeah, I want that safety out of the box. I don't want that safety in the box. Oh, good.
The
Good.
tailback's got it again.
Good cut back there. I'm gonna go
They
people
bring
quick.
him down right at the 20.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's UCF in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight.
All right, maybe back in time. I just realized we got 4 seconds left.
With a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd
All right, let's
down.
go. We got to call
So
that.
the offense calls a timeout
I
here.
tried to
That's
rush it,
their
man. I
first
tried to
of the
rush it.
half.
All right, here we go.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short.
I do like the jet
inside
pass
their
still on
own
3rd and
20.
4.
Important to pick up this 1st down.
Oh, man.
Pop pass on
Oh,
the jet
yes.
sweep.
There it is. Popped
Running pass
off.
for 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid
the cluster
gain,
wants
more
this
than
so
enough to
bad.
pick up a 1st down.
He wants this so bad, chat.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Oop, I did not mean to do that. I was just trying to move my screen.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off.
Oh, I can get it there.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more
They definitely
athletic
gotta chase me down, that's for
quarterbacks in
sure.
the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4
All right, let's keep
guys.
this clock.
Good job
Throw
of
it.
affecting his rhythm.
A sack in the play could not escape the
Ay,
pass rush.
ay, ay, ay.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him
Yeah,
down
unfortunately,
for a
that didn't
loss
work
like
out
that
for
is
us.
a major accomplishment.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Good little run.
Defense
So,
stops him short.
unfortunately, not
of the
enough.
Now it's 4th down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game.
we don't get the ball at the half though, so for this game,
Down,
that's the first time all
and hit a big play from the air
playoffs.
to your receiver.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up.
God dang
a
it.
big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback.
I know, that'd been
And the
nice.
Iowa
Try to stop it
offense
at the
back out on
one.
the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Ball handed off.
There we go.
It's
It's
trial the
formations,
middle,
man,
but
I'm
gained
telling you.
nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense.
But you
just
get caught up
staying
too,
in
or
their
they lull
offense,
you to sleep, and then their
holding
tight
their
ends
own
are
line of
pretty good.
scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
See what I mean? Like, they're running a two-man
Well,
set
a
on
serious
3rd and
challenge
10.
for this
Come
offense.
on.
You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, we had him.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Yeah, we
Hawkeyes will
had
line up to
freaking
punt it away.
bumped on the bracket on the top side. And then we run into the bottom half, and it's not nearly as difficult.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return.
All right, there we go.
The returner
Ash
is
is having a
tackled by
decent
this
year.
one coverage team.
It's a returner.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now.
Honestly, we just be slow and methodical
They had
here.
to punt the football in their last possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
All right, here we go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
We got all day over here.
More
Oh,
aggravating
chat
for a
disconnected.
defensive coordinator than this right here.
All right,
You've
are we
got
back?
it. You got a chance
Are we
to
back?
make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Let's see, are we back?
tucks It,
Says I'm
picks
back.
up some big yards.
First down here for this offense.
Okay, we're here. We had a little disconnected.
And the ball is handed off.
Hopefully
out of the
that
shotgun.
we stay strong because
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that
all right,
lane,
successfully
pick up some
connected.
positive yards
We're still
on
here,
first
chat.
and
You might
10.
need a refresh if you're not in. I'm still here. 5 watching. Looks like the same people that were watching earlier.
2nd down after that run on the
Especially
previous
during the
play.
national title game, man. That's where all the marbles are at.
And the
All right,
clock
we're going to
stops
the
now.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. The chance to strategize here before we
Let's go on some
reach
drag
halftime.
routes. See if we get
Offense
these
getting set
drags.
up. Here's 2nd down.
Darasaw's had himself a
They snap it.
pretty
Quarterback
good
looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's
second half of the
complete.
season, so
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Knights getting set on
all
first
right,
and 10.
we'll let this run a little. Hopefully the internet comes back. Looks like the internet's still here. I don't know if y'all. Hopefully y'all didn't have too many issues. We shall see here.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
I was letting us run down the clock here. They're going to let us run it down to
Second down
46
after that
seconds
run
at a
on the
minimum
previous
here.
play.
We are almost at halftime, 7-0 of the national championship game. Hopefully we're trying to leg it out. We're being very patient here at the end of the half because we do get ball back.
It's a draw
I could get off that block.
Tackled behind the line. It's a
We do get the ball back before the half.
The offense
We're at half, excuse me.
play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
Looks like Iowa's not even trying to call timeout.
Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
If I try to find Richardson here.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Oh, good knockdown. All right, so we'll take our field goal.
Nicely that time. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Yeah, we'll hit our field goal.
This
I
one
don't
is
see
right
Iowa
through.
even really scoring, honestly,
And they
man.
add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put
3 minutes off the clock. Ideal.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling.
15 seconds. I don't see Iowa going in a 2-minute offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Especially from the 11 on the 12.
One down. Sets up the next drive.
We'll just run free bit just in case. Looks like they're going to take the knee.
Back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
They're just going to
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
casually run it here.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
All right. Halftime up 10-0. Less stressful than that semifinal game was, man, let me tell you.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back
Chad,
to
here we go.
Chris
Get the
and
ball
Kirk,
back,
fellas.
and let's just,
Hard
honestly,
to
let's put the
believe
dagger in
we're only
early.
one half away from crowning a national champion.
10 minutes from ending a 3-season rebuild, a 16-episode
Be tackled at the 17. Strong
dynasty.
job by the coverage team.
All comes down to
the
this.
UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on
They've
the
come a
ground.
long ways from starting with KJ Jefferson and
Not much of a game
RJ
there.
Harvey. And now we're at McCluster and Daniels.
Second down after that
We got
run on the
Bridgewater,
previous play.
Darisaw. We come a long
Wideout
ways
goes in motion.
in just two short
Pass, here
seasons.
comes a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
But first things first, we got to put this game away.
That run sets up an important third down.
Richardson's been a little quiet. He's been a lot of drops, man.
And he'll set up to throw.
Oh, wide open is Daniels.
That's reeled in.
We'll take the
It's
first.
Daniels. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's all we need. First down at
You
a
set
time.
it down
One
after
first
that
down at a
completion.
time.
They're going to run the option.
Oh, they shut this down.
To the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense.
Yeah,
all
they
over
shut
the
me down on
option
that one.
time.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
All right, try to do something simple here. Stick play.
What's the play call here on second down for this
Pittman,
offense?
Richardson. Depends what this safety does. He's way too deep.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun,
Yep.
looking for a receiver.
Oh, not enough
Trying
touch.
to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing
so
an approach
open,
by this
man.
offense that they're going to attack downfield.
He's
Probably
so
saw
open.
something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, great stiff arm.
And that is a
Great
first
stiff
down
arm.
gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm.
Oh, my
but when
God,
things
what is
aren't
this?
there, does a good job of pulling it
Honestly,
down.
Bridgewater
knowing
would
where
be
the
the
first
better-
down marker is, picking up the first down.
quickly caught in the right
Pittman
flat.
blocks the
To get him
safety.
down
That's
quickly, not much of a
what
gain on
are
that
you
completion.
doing, my dude?
Well, anytime an
Pittman
offensive
blocks the
coordinator
strong
calls a
safety
wide
that's 15
receiver
yards down the
screen,
field instead of
he's
the two
trying to get
corners that are sitting
offensive
right there.
linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can
Oh,
pick
that's
a
great.
lane
They
to run
did.
through.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards
Hey.
with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be
I mean, we're
denied
taking
on
2
this
minutes
play.
off
They
this
come up with
drive,
a
so that's
sack.
kind of the
Quarterback
plus
really
side,
didn't have
but
much of a chance at all.
I was really
Lucky
trying to
he
put
just
the-
held onto the ball.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Knights will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yep.
And a low line drive, ugly punt.
Hey, we'll take it. That's at the
That
13.
one lands and bounces out of bounds.
All right, bring the blitz here. That edge blitz 0 is
And the
kind of
Hawkeyes
disgusting.
offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far.
There we go. Jonathan in there,
Tackle
baby.
him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'm not gonna lie, he should have covered the tight end.
Championship, Chris, you'd love to see
We'll take
more
that,
talent.
send them
They've
backwards.
not been able to run the football the entire game.
Definitely means they're gonna
putting
run and
everything
throw this.
on this quarterback in their passing game.
Yeah, see, they don't have a passing game at all.
Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
They don't have a
Chris, I
passing
gotta be
game.
honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year, and these receivers.
Not
and
tonight.
yet here
I don't
on
know how this
biggest
team,
stage, they,
On the
I'm questioning how they made it to the national title game, honestly.
between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of
Bring
this
the
front
block.
and the linebackers getting pressure as well,
Bring in the
way
block.
they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Oh, what a juke.
Impressive spin move.
All right, we'll
They finally get him down.
take
but that's
advantage of
a
this. We
solid
actually went
return.
forward in
Good work by the
offense.
return man.
off this
Here's how
return.
The UCF offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're
Probably
looking
one
to
of the most
respond and
boring
add to this lead.
national championship games you'll ever watch. 10-0 here.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I mean, we had freaking Darisaw wide open over there, and we didn't lob it. And then Darisaw also dropped a pass.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Here we
On
go.
the run, he'll let it go.
Dude.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a
Oh.
lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We'll give it to the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense
Yeah,
stops
that
him
wasn't it
just
right there.
short of the marker. 4th
But
down now.
this will be a good time for
Well, it seemed like the offense was
spacing.
trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run.
That's been our
there.
go-to
But
play
give credit
today.
to the defense, they were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
We're gonna go with the spacing. Minute 14 in the third. We are 6 minutes away from a national championship. I
Down.
promise
He's
you, I
throwing
feel
for
it. He dropped it.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover.
Aye,
for
aye,
fourth
aye.
downs. Defense stepping up there. The guys up front lined up.
that's-
It's 1st down.
That's rough. Hopefully that doesn't
He hands it off from the
kill our
gun.
momentum a little bit.
He shreds the tackle. He's brought down, but not before
Our
the
defense
end
is
of
playing
the
really good
42-yard
though, so
line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about.
I've never seen formation like
Now
team
you have a
actually
lot that
run.
you can call here on this 2nd down.
Thank you, I'll take that.
Oh, the
User
pass
alert.
is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work in the 44.
Easy money.
Just a great job of anticipating
Hopkins,
that. and
man,
coming
he's
up
been
with a
so
big
clutch for me
interception
this
by
year as a
this
lurker,
defense.
or a
Because
user.
they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have
Bang.
their eyes on the ball. And they're able to
That is
capitalize
a
with a
tough
big pick
grown
here.
man
in
run
the
right there.
Finding enough space for a
All right, we're gonna let this go
solid
out.
gain
Where's
before
the
they stop
quarter
it.
time? What a great way to end 25, college football 25. We haven't won a title on this game yet. And this will be the team that brings it home.
And it's UCF in the lead, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has
Look at that.
moved up to the
164
height.
yards for us.
Let's
And then you
check
got
out the game stats.
153 yards for Iowa. That's so bad. That's so bad.
As we head to the final quarter.
All right, we'll try
of
to
the
do a little
showdown,
better.
We're
At least we'll try to do a little better.
Really make the plays when it counts the most. Second down after that run.
Okay, we got Richardson on that.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
We'll just have to take Pittman Jr. on this little drag.
And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down mark.
All right, got Richardson again.
A third down play coming up. And the back now goes.
No one moves.
Gonna pick up the third.
If no one's gonna move, then
caught behind the line. It's Daniels.
I guess we're going to
They wrap
Daniels.
him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the
See
field.
what the safety
instead,
does.
They give up the first down, so the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense.
Kind of triangle a little bit, but you know.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs.
All right, let's see if they give Richardson the space.
The offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Oh,
Trying to use his
fumble.
legs here. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second
I
half.
was still hanging on here. They kind of shut us down since the first quarter.
Balls on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the
I
ball
do not
back
know
to
where
their
that's
own
going.
offense.
He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup
Dude's
between
2
this
of 8
quarterback
in
and
the
his
pit. Like,
receivers
what?
going up
What are
against
those
this defense
numbers?
in the national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Brought down, but not
Gotta be
before he
careful
gets
here,
into
man,
enemy
because
territory
a
at the
touchdown
40
really
line.
changes the complexion of
First
this
down
game.
play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Oh, no one out there.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Where are they
Looks like
reviewing?
they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Oh, they're saying if he stepped out of
The
bounds.
Hawkeyes
I
have
don't think it
first
mattered
and
at that
10
point. I
here.
think he's already past the marker. All right, 340 here.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Oh, we got
He pulls it in
lucky.
for a big gain. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening there.
Like I said, we really got to be careful here. Touchdown changes this game.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a
Despite
couple
our
scores, these
53
receivers
yards in the
gotta
first
be
3 quarters,
thinking about getting out of bounds as often
our
as they
offense
can
has not done us
to
any
preserve that
favors.
clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
You have 3 minutes here. Clock watching like I'm ready to clock out from work.
Looking to throw again.
I'm getting tackled by Alexander.
It's Parker. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense.
All of a sudden, they want to start
First and
passing the
goal
ball.
from 10.
Come on.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Ooh, just out of his
Looking to
reach.
the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No cover 3 sky here.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back.
All right, good D there. 3rd and goal.
And with nobody open, it's
I
easy to
imagine
just
he would
throw
still
it
hit a
away.
field goal here, which
Offense
doesn't
moving
hurt us
backwards here, a long
as
way from
much.
the goal line now.
Turnover would be clutch.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1 possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done
You're
their
not gonna
job
review
to
that?
give themselves a chance.
We didn't think he was out.
What about their opponent?
Refs?
What about the
Hello?
other side? How will they handle this pressure late
Well,
in the game?
that just
They
takes the
still
game a
have
little
the
bit.
lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
They went more yards on that drive than they had the first 3 quarters. That was
Now
insane.
the kickoff team is out on the field.
Okay. We're going to take this out.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone.
Okay,
And the UCF
ideally
offense
here,
back out
we're
on the
looking
field
for
now. That fumble in the last possession set
a
up
first
touchdown.
down.
And they bounce back from that costly error here. Solid
All right,
run, moves the ball out
Marvin,
across
we
the
got
20
this
to
far.
41.
I'm not choking
Well,
this.
this is
I'm not
definitely not
joking
the time
this.
to get
Not
cute
after that
as an
Clemson.
offense and as a play caller.
Not after
This
that Clemson
defense
result
is
where we,
thirsty for any kind of
we
big
pulled it
play
out,
ball
so.
to try to create a turnover.
I can't.
So
We
just
can't
keep
right
it
now.
on the ground and play smart.
We'll go down to 2 minutes. We squeeze it out. We squeeze it out. That's what's going to happen. All right.
We head now to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. We're probably going to start seeing some timeouts from Iowa here.
Secure this win.
They are pressing as well. So if we do want to risk it and take a shot, it's there.
In motion now. They flip it to
Oh, no.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. Defense all over that one. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I'm trying to. It's a good play here. I guess Mash would be a decent one.
This is a big third down play coming up.
All right, we might have Bridgewater. This is for all the marbles right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it.
Oh, yeah.
He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
That's unlucky.
The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far.
Oh my God, get off me.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, so the Hawkeyes
Need a sack. Our defensive lines did not exist in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
That's fine.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop.
111 yards. That's insane.
Makes it second and medium.
Dude, press these guys.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
I don't know how he caught
The
that.
pocket delivers over the middle.
Same play.
Stop him after a
Underneath.
gain. It's
Press.
not a first down.
You know it's a pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for
I didn't get deep enough. Ooh.
Down for the shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to.
This is going to be risky. We're bringing the nickel.
Such a close game in the 4th quarter.
We're bringing the nickel.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's go
Oh.
to the right, looking for the first down. Tackled, but
All right, no touchdowns, man. No touchdowns.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
What the hell, dude?
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the ball caroms
I
into
said
the
no
receiver's
touchdowns.
hands. Touchdown, Iowa. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what impresses me
dominated for
is the
3
catch and
quarters.
the
What
run after
happened?
the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field.
Well, we got all 3 timeouts. 58 seconds. Plenty of time.
The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So
But not like it's our first rodeo in this playoff, so.
The defense can hold up, reserve this lead. Returner decides to fair catch
Our
this.
quarterback is on red, you know, so it's another typical freaking.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
All right, that's
He
fair.
pulls in the catch. The tackle
Same play,
at
same
the
play.
38.
I'm not even
Solid
going to
gain.
complicate
Nice play
it over
there.
here.
The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, yes.
It's complete
Get out of
downfield.
bounds.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That's helpful.
Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter.
Oh, he was there.
And as he releases it, and the
He
pass
was
rolls
there.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line.
Still got all 3 timeouts, though.
The quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, get there. No.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this is it.
Bro,
Late
he's
in
so
the game,
tired right now.
really
The cluster
tight
is
situation.
struggling.
This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback.
He is struggling.
Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Yeah,
Finds the
Pittman,
receiver.
let's go.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly
so
24
open.
seconds remaining.
What a pitch and catch by the
He
quarterback
was so
and
open.
receiver for a big gain for this offense.
McCluster doing mustard
Offense
everything he's
racing downfield
got.
sets up a first and goal inside the
Everything
10.
he's got.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he drops back in the gun.
All right, there's Darisaw.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Coming in for
Man, give
spacing.
the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite
Spacing here, 10
receiver, that
seconds left
primary target,
for the national
forces the
title.
quarterback to find a second
There
or
he
third
is.
option. He gets
Touchdown, Knights.
Oh.
To claim the lead here in the final minute.
what a great throw by the quarterback. Puts it right on the money to give them
That
a
is a
touchdown.
clutch in
and
the
a
gets right there,
2-point
ladies and
lead.
gentlemen.
Late in the game like this, pretty simple. Kick that extra point and give yourselves that 3-point lead.
BAT is good.
They should not have come to this, but here we are. McCluster, no energy
Boot
left.
this one away.
Willed the team to victory.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Oh, what a hit.
Will be tackled at the 18.
All
That's
right,
good
prevent
coverage there.
defense.
They
Prevent
need to score
defense.
quickly.
Back
Trying to
it
dial
up.
Some big plays.
I'm blitzing.
First down.
I'm
Going
blitzing.
to throw the football.
He throws it out of
Time is running
bounds.
out. They'll
That's
take a deep
title.
shot.
Hits the
The
target.
ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.
Oh my
The last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding
Coach King
season
KP
of
holding
college
that
football.
national
For Kirk
championship.
Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports
We
College
survived
Football.
all 3 games
Officially,
tonight.
The kings of the college football world and national champions. the
Unbelievable.
UCF Knights.
UCF Knights and McCluster bringing in every bit of will he had left on that last drive. He couldn't even run. Unbelievable. There it is. The beautiful that is. That's beautiful right there. Beautiful. National champions after 3 seasons under the UCF umbrella. Worth it, man. Worth it. And that is how we end college football 25. There it is. The trophy that comes with winning the trophy and the national championship. And the Iowa Hawkeyes fall short. And we finished 14-2. McCluster, my dude, thank you. 5-star quarterback came in, and he put the team on his back. Yep. 33-21. Absolutely put us on the back. McDaniels with 13 homes, 1,300 yards as well. Richardson with 12 touchdowns, which is insane. 70 catches, 55 catches, 49 catches for Bridgewater. Just beautiful, beautiful. Hang on, and then more importantly, I forgot to look last time. We gotta look at our defense, man. Our defense was absolutely disgusting. Look at all these picks. 5, 10, 14, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24 interceptions this season. Absolutely dominated. And that's not even including the, golly, 45, 51, 55, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 63 sacks, dude. 63 sacks and 25 picks. That's a crazy defense. Crazy defense. Alexander, 82 tackles. My God, like this whole team, man. Hayward, you're going to be amazing. If we ever come back to this, it's going to be a great year for him. Yep. And that's all she wrote on our 2027 season here. Number 1, and we love to see it. Our pro potential is probably definitely going up. Coach Received went up. We won a title. Coach Stability went down a little bit. Yeah, you know. I can't help that the coordinator left, so. Richardson, 4 for 20 and a touchdown. And more importantly, that game winner. Strategist unlocked. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright. End of season recap. That's all we got, man. I appreciate y'all. That was a fun night tonight. A scary night. I am shaky multiple times. That Clemson game, man. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. And to get that pass interference call with the 50-yard throw that they left him open, and then to get a pass interference call, you can't script that any better than that. So, woo. And then Iowa, honestly we should never have gotten to that point, but perfect drive to end. I think that was the perfect way to end this season. So it took us 16 episodes to win a title with UCF. We recruited a lot of good young guys. They're all sophomores right now, so really this team was probably a year off from being this good, but honestly, they ran through the Big 12 and we hung on in the playoffs when it mattered. So when you have a quarterback and you have a good defense, it really gives yourself a chance. So we'll move on to College Football 26. I don't know if it came out today. It said the 10th, right? I don't know if it was midnight or what, but we'll get College Football 26 next time we play this game. We'll be moving on to the next year. 25 was fun. I'm glad EA brought this game back. It's been nostalgic. Been fun. And I look forward to the presentation upgrades that they've made on 26. So, that being said, I'll probably take tomorrow off just because we've been streaming 3 straight days. And then we'll do some backyard baseball this weekend. I think it's gonna be the plan. I'm taking a break from EAFC for a week or two, but I still wanted to stream and hang out with you guys. So yeah, that's where we're at. We'll restart our Melonhead save file because we don't want to be white Melonheads when we're purple and yellow. And then the fact that I want to do 6-inning games, not 9-inning games. So look forward to that. I appreciate you guys. Congratulations to the UCF Knights and King Coach KP. Or Coach King KP, excuse me. I said that totally wrong. UCF with the national champions of the 2026-2027 season. Booyah! This is our year. As always, I'll enjoy the rest of your week or day, and I'll see y'all this weekend. Stay froggy, guys. Eventually.